going on, y'all? It's your girl Red, back on the block. We got my homeboy Scooby in here. Say what's up to the people.
What up, though?
So cool, so chill, so relaxed. Nigga said it like we was on the phone or something. Like we ain't doing the show. Like he just met some homegirls. Yeah, what up, though? Oh, okay, cool.
Well, I'm always smooth and relaxed. That's just how I am. I'm supposed to be tight, tense.
Hello, how are you?
Overworked. Yeah, like it's my operator voice or some shit. No, I don't do that.
Good evening. How are you? Alright, you already know what the deal is. We about to get into some topics, some shit that we, feel the people would like to hear, and maybe y'all can give y'all 2 cents on eventually. So, we're gonna start with the first topic up. You ready?
Always ready.
Alright, first topic, we got what's worse than being a slut or being a slave? I guess like a controlling boyfriend, if you will.
Right.
Me being the female, I'm gonna say being a slut would be way worse. But then again, but I don't know, because being a slave is like, who wants to be a slave? You know what I'm saying? To anybody.
A slut.
I mean, why is that like the choices though? Like that's the only thing you can pick from. Like there's no in between. Like she can't just be like chilling. She can't be single. So she has to be in this relationship, or she got to sneak around. Is that what you're?
There's other choices, but
there's a lot of choices.
Those are the main choices that females have been picking. Not all females, but a lot of females recently decided, you know what? It's 2015. Dudes is out here on this bullshit, so fuck it. We gon',
be on the bullshit.
Right, they just like fuck, cause they look at, well, he's over fucking 3 chicks and woo, got a chick on the side, so what's wrong with me busting it over for a couple of dudes? You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at it. But you know how society views it differently.
Of course. So here's I even view it differently. Me being a female, like the fuck, I view it differently. So it's like I look at it like this. I don't give it, like, it's the double standard. I'm not going to be out here just because that's what he does. I'm a female. I just feel like I should, do the same shit. Like, that's stupid. There's a reason why there's male and female roles, and there's a reason why you're supposed to carry yourself. Is it right? No. Like, the double standard's never right. It's never going to work. It's never going to be cool to me, but that's just the way it's set up for us in society, so.
I think the roles are fucked up.
It is.
Now.
They really
fucked up.
It's almost like they've switched a little bit, because you've got dudes that, and not all dudes, but some dudes be acting like bitches out here now. Like they really be in their feelings, like really feeling pissed about some shit.
Here's what happened, like back in the day, dudes didn't have feelings. They was heartless. They was out here doing the dirt. Females was out here being faithful, being down, whatever, ride or die and shit. They wanted dudes to be a little bit more open-minded, a little bit more emotional and shit like that. But then by the time dudes started getting more emotional and shit, then females became heartless and became like, fuck it, So it's that gray area where the dudes made some progress and the females made some progress, but at the same time they both digress at the same time. So everything's just fucked up.
It's like what you are willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. I think that's just what it came down to. And like you said, back in the day, it used to be, you weren't divorcing nobody. Y'all was there. If he was out here, cheating, that's just what he did. You didn't want to break up your family or none of that shit. Yeah. But it should get to the point where that's not acceptable. Like you really have to set the ground rules for your relationship and what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with. I'm gonna say about 85% of the population is going to say they're not gonna accept cheating.
Right.
But they'll turn around and take the nigga back.
Yeah.
Like that don't make sense, because that means you're accepting what he's giving you.
It's a competition, because females look at the other female, she been in with dude for 4, 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. And they always talk about how we go through ups and downs and whoop-de-whoop. So it's like, well, who can stay with they dude the longest? Like, well, she's not going to outdo me. She's in her relationship for 10 years, and we only been together for 5, so I'll be damned if we going to give her right now, shit. Even though they not happy. So they'll be there unhappy for 6 years later, after they already been together for 5 years. They were decent. so they can. Just so they can post shit like, oh, you know, kissy face, smiley face, and all that stupid shit.
I think it's really came down to like a social media competition for the most part. Because if you don't post a picture or, you know, you don't share that you're in a relationship, then you're not in a relationship. And I give out, here's my rule, just for me, that, okay, if he's not repping me on his shit, he will not be repped on mine. I just feel like a female looks stupid and she's playing herself because from the outside looking in, it's looking like you are in a happy relationship and he is trying to cover and hide some shit up. And he'll give you that bullshit line and he wants to keep his shit private and sacred. That's bullshit because if you find somebody that is everything you want and she's dope or whatever, you're going to want to show that off. That's like having a new phone, a new car, a new kicks. You're going to want to show that shit off. You're not going to keep that shit a secret. If you keep it a secret, it's because you trying to do your little shit on the side too without getting all caught up in the web. That's what it is. I've witnessed it firsthand, and I just sit back and peep the game and be like, nigga, like, I feel sorry for the female because she's stupid and she don't peep the game. Like, she's just out here, yes, my baby does this, and baby, and we're on a date night, and you on your shit, you just got a selfie of your motherfucking self talking about out. You don't say nothing. You don't say, I'm out with my girl. You might say, you know, I'm out with my people. Like, you try to cover her up like you really, like, trying to cover it.
If they do post it with, oh, girl, then they're gonna downplay it. Like, they'll just have a caption where they out with somebody, but you don't know they together.
But you don't know if that's your girl, you still, you know, the baby mama and all that other shit. Like, they really be trying to play it cool, and it's like, you can't, it's like, which one you gonna do? Because either you gonna be happy relationship man, or you gonna be single and do what the fuck you wanna do. But they greedy, though. I think it's like, I want my cake and eat it, too. Like, you've been here for years. You know, we got a kid together, hold me down while I'm out here doing whatever the fuck I want to do. But as soon as she stepped foot off the motherfucking porch, he's tight. Whoa, what are you doing? Blah, blah. No, nigga, because you got to be able, it's what you can, if you can dish it out, you got to be able to take it.
I see it every day. Me and my dude talk about it every day. Like, a chick, have a kid with dude, be in a relationship. Dudes out here cheating, doing whatever you want to do in the club all the time. And that's one thing I don't get. You in a relationship, why y'all motherfuckers in the club every week?
You know what I'm saying?
You be seeing the same dude, but you know, it's bro code, so I don't say shit. You know, I see dude, and I know it's chick, or all his chicks, you know what I'm saying? But I don't say shit because it ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying? If they dumb enough to stick with it, because they know, most of the time they know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but it's ridiculous though.
It's stupid because you really playing yourself. Like I said, for me to be the female and looking at this shit, I'm looking at her like, girl, if you don't wake the fuck up. Like, I'm not saying like people get lost. And they just, you know, everything that they would say they wouldn't do, now they're just willing to accept just for the sake of saying they got somebody. And that to me is just utter bullshit. Because if I'm unhappy and you're supposed to be making me happy, why the fuck am I here? Like, I can be just this by myself. Like, that's not a problem.
There's a lot of girls out here who, I'm not gonna mention names, not gonna dry snitch on nobody, but
no names on.
I wouldn't do that. I ain't like it. But they'll be single for like 4 hours and then all of a sudden got a new dude and then having her to be, you know, Instagramming, Snapchatting, and I'm like, hold on. So she was with dude, and it'll be two, like, it ain't like it's a dude that looks like dude. It'd be completely two different men. It'd be like, dude be 6'7", dark skinned, and then 2 weeks later be a light skinned short dude. Like, hold on. Like, she just jumped from one dude to the next dude.
From one spectrum all the way to the next.
There's no grace period in there. It's like, I'm with him, and then there's no sadness or I'm single. It's, me and dude. Like, it's almost like fucking, you remember when Fresh Prince, they had the old episodes with the old mama. She was, you know, an actress, and then they had the new episode with the light-skinned mama, and they were like, hold on.
They had shit on Family Matters, too. On Family Matters, like, all of a sudden, you just walked in the room, and they're like, oh, wait a minute.
That's exactly how these relationships be, and I'll be like,
there's no, for me, like,
I just be sipping.
I've watched it. I've watched it, and like you said, like, social media is just like a crazy thing because it's like literally like live TV for your motherfucking ass. Like, you just sitting back and just watching all this shit because you know better that you know you're not gonna do no shit like that. So you just sit back watching everybody else's shit unfold. And so they don't give themselves no time to heal. Like, you have to heal. Like, a relationship, you can be in it for years. It doesn't matter if it's like 1 year to 10 years to 25 years. It don't matter. Like, you have to literally give yourself time to, you know, process everything that you just dealt with. Figure out some new shit about yourself that you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with. And then set yourself up to where you can go back out there like, I'm ready to get back out. I've done it. Like, I've had to do it. I sit back, I'll analyze myself. I'll be like, you know, last relationship, I was, you know, too much of this, and I need to be a little light on that, a little heavy. And then you try to, no, motherfuckers don't do that no more.
You got to condition.
They want somebody. That's it. They just want to have somebody. I got him. I got a man, but you just had a man like 3 months ago, and it wasn't even that one. Like, you literally going from the one to the next, and that's not healthy.
It's the same rule that, and this is what kills me. This is more not as now. Well, I might still apply now. Females, they feel like, well, if I'm out here having sex with a dude, I want him to be my boyfriend, because if he's my boyfriend, then people can't be like, oh, well, you a slut, you a hoe, because you out here fucking, you know, whatever. But be like, oh, it's my boyfriend, ain't just some random dude off the street. However, they're trying to find a loophole to where they gonna be like, okay, I met this dude this week, he's my boyfriend, fucked him. Then I met another dude, he's my boyfriend at this point, then I fucked him. You still a hoe. If you have a boyfriend every week, you're still a hoe. Just because you get that title every week with a different nigga don't mean you're not a hoe. Yeah.
That don't make it better. Like,
and that's all I'm just like,
you still out here busting it open.
This shit's like, almost laughable. Like, okay, he's your boyfriend, but how many boyfriends have you had?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like the old school rule. You know how, like, I've never had this. It's never went on in my family, but you've seen it. Like, they be like, oh, that's Uncle so and so. And you just parading all these different niggas through the house. That's Uncle. That's all they was doing back in the G, was just like fucking, and they was trying to. And when your kids saw, I was like, oh shit, that's Uncle John. And then Uncle John disappears, and then here comes, you know, Uncle whoever else, and that's who they want to deal with. And it's like, the females playing herself, and the dude, eventually, he's going to miss out on something, because you missing out on the female that you could have versus just the one that you like, I want to fuck. And it's like, she could be, that one chick that you just want to fuck could be that one girl that could have, like, everything that you want in her. But you don't know, because you like, I'm sticking and moving, literally, like, in and out.
Stick and move.
But you like, that's what all you're doing is just sticking and moving, and we're
like
on to the next one.
Like a bee.
But then you gonna be sitting there like, there's gonna come to a point where it's not, nothing's gonna be left over, because you done stuck and hit every target that you wanted to, and now you're just gonna like, so what now?
You know, besides dudes going out here cheating and doing dirt, at this point it's like females are doing it too. So I can't just pick on dudes. Like, there's females out here, because there's some dudes out here that do good. There's some dudes out here who's faithful, who, you know, take care of their woman or whatever. And I don't know, like, some females, they love that spotlight and that attention, and they have so many dudes, you know, so many friends, so many followers, so many texts, whatever. And the temptations there, and I don't know, like,
I think that's when people say social media ruined my relationship, I kind of laugh at them, because it's like, you know, this is an innocent tool, right? Like, if you don't post, touch, reach out to nobody, then nothing happens. Like, nothing's going to tempt you if you don't set yourself up for that temptation. But they would much rather, instead of accountability, taking on what you did, you would much rather deflect. Facebook did it. Twitter, Instagram did it. Didn't nobody tell you to follow that butt-naked Instagram model and start sliding in her DMs and shit? Didn't nobody tell you to do that? You took it upon yourself to do that shit. Like, didn't nobody force you to. That's the temptation of it. But if you don't set yourself up for it,
it's hard though. Sometimes it's hard to not slide in the DMs with. We got chicks out here, and they chicks out here like, oh my god, this dude's so thirsty, but yet they over here half naked. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bent over, talk about, look at my new toothbrush, and they got their ass cheeks hanging there like, bitch, like what? Get the fuck out of here!
Look at my new toothbrush, and I've seen that shit. Like,
look at my new dog. Look at my toenails, and it would be all out.
Right, like, but you're naked, baby. Ain't nobody looking at that. They looking at what you displaying. It's I call it that. It's a thirst for attention.
Yeah.
And like you said,
they looking for daddy.
Or that. But no one wants to admit those things, that they have those issues. Me personally, I have daddy issues, but you don't catch me on social media you know, busting it open. Like, you've never seen my whole ass. I did have a picture where the side boob was out, but that was just side boob.
I was wondering about that. I said, it's another one gone.
No, because you stupid. No, you felt like I was like, you're talking about, look at my curls, y'all. Don't they think, ain't they fresh? Like, don't nobody talking about her.
I think
for me, I was feeling sexy. I feel like as a female, I have every right to feel that way sometimes. And to share it, but I didn't go too far. I didn't hike the dress up. I was like, look at the boy shorts, like, because I feel like I'm giving away the mystery of me. I like to be a mystery to a guy, like that. And now that's old school, because no bitch wants to be a mystery. She ain't like that, because you can't come across a picture where you like the whole everything's there, like you can see it all, enjoy. Like, what's the point in that? Because once I've shared it with the world, it's no longer sacred. It's no longer just for that person. Now it's for like everybody to see.
Well, for them, it's the mystery is sliding in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, you're seeing it, but you ain't felt it.
Right. Now they want.
So then when you feel it,
bait.
Yeah, it's the bait.
It's the dangling.
But then
bait.
they get mad when you say something though.
Right.
They're like, those comments, you'll be blocked. Like, what?
But you shouldn't have put yourself out there.
What you
like
expecting?
that.
Somebody say good afternoon?
Right.
Let's go have some coffee.
But you, I mean, I know that person's a human being, so they will want you to be respected as that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what they will want. But it's like, baby, you gotta respect yourself first. Like, you gotta show the man what he is supposed to be. Like, that's what you have to respect me. Yeah. Like, you have to set that boundary. No. Like, you can't eat straight from that shit.
It's either no respect or too much respect. It's like chicks who's so locked off, they can't even, hey, what time is it? Oh my God, you thirsty, get away from me, don't ask me the time. Like,
and I call those females, those kind of females, so I would say they're insecure or they're dumb. Like, I'm
gonna go with the dumb, with option B, dumb.
Right, because the thirsty word, I hate that word. I've never liked that. The only time I've actually said like a dude was thirsty, like, okay, example for me, on social media, like, anybody can reach out to me. I have no problem with that. Like, just general conversation, that's fine. I will talk to almost anybody. But it's when I decline you trying to give me your number, and I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I'm trying to be polite without saying you're not my type or you're ugly. But I would I'm holding a conversation with you, but you would take me holding a conversation with you as if, oh, she wants me. No, nigga, like, I will talk to you.
That's how it is out here, because girls don't talk to dudes, so when they do, it's like, oh, okay.
But
well, maybe she's feeling.
I will block a motherfucker if you don't, like, I told you no, but you like constantly hitting me up, hey, and it's like 4 times, and it's like, hey, motherfucker, now look, I said what's up, how are you, answer these, but you're not giving me the back, okay, that's enough.
Motherfuckers don't have to send you requests no more, because your ass be on butt. Like, no, denied.
That just means you can't be annoying. Like, who wants anybody? It's like having a fly in your fucking ear. Like, who wants that?
Well,
you don't want
some
that
people
feeling?
Look at that as consistency. Y'all talking about y'all want a man consistent?
That's annoying. There's a difference between annoying and
I get what you're saying, but that's what they're viewing it as.
They gotta view different. They need new glasses because you're viewing this all wrong.
But back to your side boob comment, I think every girl probably has at least one thirst trap. At least. For the good girls. Now, if you ain't a good girl, you probably have one a day, 2 a day. But, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and it's not even just thirst traps, like, sexual. Now it's getting to, like, mental thirst traps. Now it's motherfuckers is posting shit like, I just want to clean, and I just want to watch ESPN while sucking a dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, now they playing mind games. Like, all I want to do is shut the fuck up and let my man watch ESPN and stay in my fucking lane. Like, you can't say shit like that.
She's lying.
And then the motherfucker be like, hey, baby, how you doing? Every nigga's gonna find something to say, try to slide in, but you gonna, they try to make it not obvious, but obviously it's obvious because ain't no motherfucker saying that until you post that shit. But I mean, come on, what you expect though?
Like I said, it's the bait. Like, I gotta be able to get this motherfucker, the one that she's been eyeing. That's why she's saying that shit. Because
and that's the motherfucker that don't want her though.
Exactly. That's you, and life is fucked up that way. It's always the one that you don't want, the one that you be directly talking to, but without you being direct, which is weird. Like, without you, like, tagging them, I'm talking to you. Everybody else is like, who, me? I'll do it.
I have literally been told, this is a long time ago, literally been told by a female, I want to be direct. Don't beat around the bush.
Right.
And I don't beat around the bush anyway. But sometimes shit is just too real where you don't want to just come out like, hey, and then say it. You got to kind of ease in. You don't want to just shove that motherfucker in there. Right. So I said, all right, let's be direct. And I just said exactly how I feel, exactly what I wanted. And she said, okay, no, let's not do that. Let's not be direct. I'm like, well, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, ask what you ask for.
You literally got to
ask for that real
shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you give it to them, then they're like, oh, shit, I done fucked up, man. I don't even want that. I don't want to do that.
Because, you would
run away.
You would like the truth, of course. Anybody, I say there's no reason. There's never a reason to lie to somebody. It really just comes down to when you give them the truth, you taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? You just got to throw it out there like, I want to fuck. You can say that. And it can go one or two ways. She's going to be like, okay, cool. All right, fuck the pleasantries. Let's get down to it. And that's what she'll give you. And then you have one where she's like, okay, thank you for the honesty, but I'm going to have to decline.
Yeah, that's never a good idea to just say I want to fuck. You never say that. Even when you ask, you still don't say that. No, you never say I want to fuck. You can't.
No.
The moment you say, yeah, I want to fuck, nope, it's over. You got to be like, man, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you the answer because I'm not going to give away my secrets. But I'm going to just say,
not my game.
That's a hint. Don't just be like, yeah, I'm trying to fuck. Because if you say you just want to fuck and she's cool with it, then you might want to get examined. You might want to think about that.
Yeah, because
it might be something wrong with it.
She might stick your head. Like, she might have something on the low where she's like, yeah, come on. And she's just passing down her STDs like a party gift. Like, don't nobody want that nasty shit. Ain't nobody trying to walk away coughing.
Shit might be rank.
You know what I'm saying? But she's like, she don't care because she's all about that pleasure. Hey, give me that. That's what I want. Fuck it, if you get burned, nigga, I've been burned.
Is it even pleasure at that point?
You know,
I don't even know if it's pleasure.
To her, it still might be because who knows? She might have been holding on to that STD for like forever. That might be a normal feeling to her, which is trifling. Don't get it twisted. That shit's nasty.
I don't want to know nothing about that.
I don't want to know a nigga like that. A nigga can't be that open with his dick like, yeah, you can get it. Here, like, wait a minute, because
some dudes is like that.
Some dudes are like that. I know because they have kids with people, and I be like,
and they just sound open, though.
Yeah.
Any time of the day, it'd be some girl post, I miss my uncle, R.I.P. Uncle Jerry and shit, and dude be like, damn, girl, how you doing? Like, damn, nigga, what? That bitch's uncle just died. He just fuck it.
Fuck all
they
that.
Don't even care.
Fuck all the nice shit, nigga. How are you doing? Like, I just told you my uncle died, bro. What the fuck? And that's sad. I don't care. That's like what you say. That's sad.
Yeah.
Fuck Uncle Jerry though. He ain't here. I'm trying to get on that. What's up? And it's like, damn, these niggas is out here ruthless, and that's fine. But you ain't gonna get what you want.
All right. Let's. I want to dive deeper into the slave slut shit. Like, I feel like they go hand in hand. Like, some girls are trapped.
Mm-hmm.
The slaves.
Wait a minute. Trapped. What got them trapped?
I don't know. That's the thing. They get with these dudes. They don't want to break up.
You trapped.
They don't want to break up because they don't want to go to another dude. Because it becomes a number game. This is numbers.
Yeah.
This is like a business. Okay, you don't want to keep adding dudes to the resume. So, majority, 90% of the time, when females are A, single, or B, out here fucking around, they're gonna call a dude that they've already fucked with. They're not gonna add a new dude. That's the last option. They're gonna call a dude that was the last one up to bat,
right?
Or somebody who was on the team a long time ago before. You know what I'm saying? So
not the throwback.
They the throwback on there. So you know what I'm saying? So they don't want that number to get higher. Now if they get absolutely desperado, then yeah, they'll add a new dude. Like if it's just, you know what I'm saying, some Chris Brown motherfucker just walking down the street one day and they have to add him, they will. But they're going to do everything and anything if it's baby daddy, his ex-boyfriend, the dude they work with, best friend, or just some random fuck that they had a long time ago. They don't want to add that number because they don't, like I said, it's all about reputation and not being a slut or whatever.
It's okay. You're never trapped. I hate when people say that. Or
they're not trapped, but mentally, they think they are trapped.
I'm here to tell you that you are not trapped because
you telling me or you telling them?
No, baby, them.
Okay, baby. Okay, now
chill out.
Okay, that's
I'm talking about grandmama, baby.
Okay, I know that's what I'm
chill out, baby. No, you're never trapped. Like just because y'all feel like y'all have kids together. and you know you want that family shit and all that. I get that. I swear I understand that, and I would want the same thing if I was in that situation. But if it came down to it, I gotta make my kids happy. I gotta make myself happy. Why am I staying in a situation where the person that I'm supposed to be with ain't making me the way I want to feel? So it's gonna take time. Like, it takes a strong female to walk away and be like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do what's best for me and the kids. You are more than welcome to be in your kid's life. I'm not saying like you shun him off and he can't, you know, have visitation rights because your feelings are hurt. No, because it's important for the kids to have their father in their life. So don't stay because, oh, we got kids together. Okay, but y'all are toxic for each other. The kids are going to become toxic kids. Like, you're literally creating something that's not going to work out. It's very unhealthy.
Right. It's like I said, it goes hand in hand. You got the slave, and they feel like, I don't want to have 40 baby daddies. I don't want to be a hoe. So I'm going to stick with my boyfriend or whoever dude is, baby daddy and shit, just so the world can see I'm not out here hopping dude to dude. I'm with the same dude. I got bragging rights, this and that.
Right.
On the flip side, you got other chicks who's not scared to take that leap. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. If I got 3 baby daddies, 6 kids, whatever.
Now here's the problem with that.
They just gonna hop.
Here's the problem with that. Every nigga can't raw you, baby. That's the first thing.
But that's what's happening now.
Have some pride, some respect for your box, baby. Like, put that shit.
Every dude
it's supposed
is
to be on
raw
a pedestal.
now.
So that shit, like, come on now. And I don't have a whole lot of sex, but I've had unprotected. I ain't got no kids. I'm just saying, like, you literally. Everybody ain't worthy of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody's not.
You literally have to put the box on a pedestal.
I think they picked the wrong ones to go raw.
They usually always
There
do.
might be one that maybe you could have let go raw, but you was like, nah, because he's going to do me like this. He's going to do me like that. So I'm going to choose this one. He raws you, fucks your life up. Right. Every time.
And
Every time. It's the same play.
It's a fucking crapshoot out here. Like, I've said that. You literally out here like,
rolling the dice,
you are rolling like, please let me get a 7. And you motherfuckers get a 3. And you be like, God damn it, that's not what I wanted.
Like you said. Yep.
That's what it is. And that's how you have to treat it. But, like I said, you have to respect yourself more. You have to have standards. Like, it's as old as it may sound, I'm telling you, you will come across a nigga that is willing to respect the standard that you have for yourself.
Some of them think they do. Some of them think they have standards.
And they standard be like,
but it's the wrong standards.
Right, it'd be
it's
like,
the wrong standards or standards they was lied to about. Like, damn.
Right.
I thought that he, So they, but as a dude, I can just look at dudes like, he's a fuck boy. I can just tell that because I can just like, he does this type of shit.
But you know
he does that type of shit.
You know what's
but
so
they
crazy?
can't see that shit though.
Right. Once again, like I said earlier, it's about recognizing the game. These motherfuckers do not recognize the game.
But you can't ask the dude for help because if you ask him for help, he's gonna try to do everything to keep you away from other dudes so he can get in. Yeah, so you just fuck. Yeah, so you fucked either way. You know what I'm saying? So
you just, like I said, it's a crapshoot.
There's different type of slavery though. There's females who are stuck emotionally, like, we got kids, we married, I can't break the marriage, whatever. Then there's just being comfortable and familiar, like, I've been with this dude for 40 years, I can't be with another dude because he took my virginity, I've only had sex with one guy in my life, like, I don't know how to meet new people type shit.
But you just literally got to get the fuck out here. Like, that's just what it comes down to.
And then there's the financial thing. I live with dude, I'm not working, I'm a housewife, he's paying all my bills, so until I can get my hustle up, I'm stuck with dude at the house.
That was the plan.
Because he's paying all my bills.
That was the plan.
But I really don't want to be with this motherfucker.
That's the plan.
I can't wait till I got here and flip some shit and get some money, then I'm going to be like, fuck you, and then that's it, you know? So that's the different types of slavery.
That's very, like, fucked up. But listen, females. If I got you, and I don't know too much, cause I ain't got kids and I ain't got no man. Fuck, I know. I know a lot. I know a lot, baby. I'm telling you, you have to respect yourself. It is about you and them kids. If you not happy, get the fuck out. I don't care about the emotion, the financial, baby. You are strong enough to get out here and make it happen for your damn self. Like, it's about you. And you'll find that dude that will respect all your standards, all your rules, and he gonna want to meet all that shit and be completely happy with it.
And dudes are slaves too. You know, dudes get stuck, because this chick's out here with bread. And it's dudes that might not be doing it, so they be stuck. Or it might be the pussy too good, can't leave it.
Okay.
So, you know, dudes, sometimes you gotta move on. If she ain't right, if she's out here, gotta go. You gotta do it.
Alright, y'all. We about to run this back. We be back. Hold up.